This is Close Combat, Panthers in the Fog. You're watching episode 51 of the Axis campaign. Take a moment to support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. Let's head on back to Mesnil Adelee. We got 2nd Armored Division given a beatdown. But PzGrRgt Regiment 2 is on scene, and they're bringing a little bit more bang into this fight. They're also going to be supported with mortars and artillery. Let's see if we can drive these guys back. Muppet Crew is back in the fight. We've got 4 Panzer IVs along for the ride, and most of 2 full infantry platoons. I'm hoping that this is going to be enough firepower now to finally deal the death blow, but they are overwhelming us every time we come out. Hopefully the mobility in the armor is going to be just what we need to get past this one. Those AT guns did what they could, but being static just wasn't going to get the job done. Enemies bringing armored infantry, a Sherman platoon, and a whole gaggle of M8s. They've also got one M10 in there. So it's not going to be a lightweight fight, but if we play it right, we might be able to get enough kills to force their hand. I have Animal spotting for Camilla. Animal can see out of the 2-story building pretty well to the northwest. Camilla has narrow lines of fire, but can be maneuvered if needed. To the west of Camilla, I have Waldorf, and Waldorf is hiding. Waldorf could see to the north, but I don't want them fully exposed because the last time the enemy did put quite a few tanks there. Scooter is spotting for Waldorf and covering that building to make sure nobody pushes in and pops Waldorf from behind. As we move west, I've done something a little bit more aggressive. I have Kermit, Miss Piggy, and Fozzie holding down the building on the southeast corner of town. This spot, I was debating last time. I'm still reluctant, but I think I'm going to pull the trigger on it. Fozzie's a little exposed to fire from the north, but we need to have somebody near the town in the event that we clear part of the town. I can retake the flag, and making the dangerous run across all the open fields is probably not the way to go. So these guys are on hide. They're pulled to the rear of their building, so if the enemy pushes in, hopefully they can all ambush, but also hopefully nobody starts engaging them because they're not just going to open up. Moving southwest, I have Rolf and Beaker covering the large open fields and providing flanking fire for Miss Piggy, Kermit, and Fozzie. At the west end of town, Sam Eagle is spotting, and we have Statler hiding behind the building. Statler could kind of see to the north if they need to, but the expectation is I can roll them around the corner or pull them up just a little bit and get some shots as enemy armor moves west. To the north of Statler, I have Swedish Chef hiding behind a building as well. Swedish Chef can see to the southeast, but nowhere else. So if the enemy is on the main road that moves east and west, they might be able to get some targets. Otherwise, they're going to have to wait for somebody to roll up, and then we can move them accordingly. I do have them supported and spotted for with Pepe. Pepe doesn't have any AT capability, so I stuck Pepe down there, but it does give us a little bit of machine gun support if we need it. Gonzo and Dr. Bunsen Honeydew are at the L-shaped part of the road. They have some AT capability. The enemy doesn't really like to go that far west along the road, but if they do get in that 30 to 40 meter range, we might be able to drop a tank or something with these guys. Lastly is Rizzo all the way in the north. Rizzo has no AT capability, and that's just to keep it from being a jailbreak in the north if the enemy infantry moves along behind the hedges. Yep, it's a problem. We have artillery already available. Armor shooting at us. Infantry there. I would like to drop artillery where I know they have armor. Oh! What just happened? What just happened? Okay, we popped this M8, and I don't know what happened to my camera, but I just like mega panned across the screen and lost sight of everything. We don't have line of sight there from Swedish Chef. Nobody can see this Sherman. We got more action up here. Did we just drop? I don't know if we drop mortars here and assume that they'll be there. We have these guys sitting here. We could wait for mortars instead of artillery and try and hit the infantry there. I don't know that I want to drop artillery here because it's so close to our friendlies. Mortar support is now available. I could open up, but as soon as we give away our position, who knows what that's going to bring. I don't know. Maybe we try it and see what it reveals. Come on, Pepe. Tank is still static. Rolf has no AT. Beaker has no AT. I don't know if I try and move Statler down to be ready. I'd like Pepe to clean this up so I can get them back on high before something starts shooting at us. Pepe is doing some good work. There are still quite a few of them there, though. Can we get a shot in the rear, or will the trees block it? It's not great so far. I'm actually a little surprised that we're not getting an angle on this. Alright, we might have to abandon this plan. Let's go back to the north and hide. Pepe's still working up here. So they must have armor hiding back up here, which is typically where they have them all pulled up before they distribute. So I don't know if I just send artillery there. I don't know if there's anybody here that we just don't see. I'm kind of tempted to try and move on the church because the tank can't see it.
I can't take it.
And they're not having a good time down there. Pepe is giving them hell, so we got a runner. You hit that guy? He's like taking just the right line.
We're under heavy fire.
All right. See if Fozzie survives. These guys are now fully split. I don't know if these guys are worth revealing. Uh-oh. Contact. Nope, nope, nope. Get back, get back, get back. Oh my gosh. Please get back. All the way back. All right. Well, we revealed something else. And we're at 46 meters. This is 13 meters away. I don't know if we could pop them if we were right there. And I'm not convinced these guys all died, to be honest. All right, let's get Pepe on hide. We'll watch for this M8 to come back up. I'm a little reluctant to try this. That's only 30 meters, but it says no. If we open up, it'll shred us if we don't get it. But remember, I did have luck last time where it said I had no effectiveness, but I did have AT capability, and we got the kill. So, maybe? Send it. I see nobody trying to use the Panzerfaust, so we could try and bring up Kermit, who does have rifle grenades. Animal could scout north. This is almost more tense because I don't know where they are. I'm very surprised that Fozzie is not engaging. So let's get them out of there. Let's swap out with Kermit. And do we pop Waldorf out around the building? They're definitely playing this smarter. They are not risking driving their vehicles all over. So now this does say Kermit would have some effectiveness. So maybe we get line of sight and Kermit can get a quick pop. Okay, what can you do for me, Kermit? It's immobilized. Get that kill shot. That's not great. Now, Fozzie could try and make it into this building. I just was like, it doesn't seem to react to me right now. So I feel like I get in this building and all of a sudden it does react. One more rifle grenade. No. So we have no effectiveness with the Panzerfaust. We can try this. Yep, maybe it was a range thing because now it. Oh, well, maybe not. Can we get it from there? Oh, he's reacting. Fire soon. Yep, that's not great. Took a casualty. Get out of the back. No, just get out the back. That's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. This is how we're going to lose all of Kermit. They run straight out this corner and they survive. All right, so as for the bloodiness, we're off to a rough start there with Kermit. It's at least immobilized. The Sherman prevents me from just rolling over and popping it. I could go wide with Statler. I'd love a rear shot on this Sherman, but I don't know if I can make this move, right? So I could try this and see if Statler gets shot at. There's just no sign of what to hide from. But if we kill this, then I feel totally fine rolling down here and popping this M8 in the side or the rear or something. Nobody's currently shooting, so it should be easy to identify if Statler becomes a target. Let's keep moving east. Oh, nope. Somebody's shooting at us. Please reverse. That plan failed. Something up here. Get back behind the building. So Fozzie could try and do the same thing, but I don't know that it'll end differently than Kermit. Waldorf might be able to get out there. But again, same situation, right? I turn Waldorf west right here, and all of a sudden start getting shot at. I have nowhere to hide from. So let's get back on Animal. I think we can cross here. Let's see if we can get across the water there without taking the bridge. Let's go ahead and come down here with Statler. Nobody's bothering Camilla. Nobody's bothering Waldorf. I want to use them because nothing's happening. I just don't know that it's worth the risk. Okay, let's turn this way, go east. And that M8 has its view blocked, so we should be able to approach this.
In position.
That's really not where I asked you to go, but okay. I can't tell if this is going to work or not. Are we going to fight with the trees the whole time? We might have to cancel this plan. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he'll get through.
Befehl ausgeführt.
Let's hold up there for 1 minute. Looks okay. Let's check on Animal. Keep moving north. We'll probably run into contact at that building. All right, let's keep moving up. I don't know if we're going to have to get all the way around this tree or if we'll be able to see through here somewhere. Yes! Look at that. That is exactly what we needed. Now we open up on their infantry. Like 1 meter off, couldn't see the tank, but the infantry falls out of the vehicle and they're like, oh yeah, there it is. All right, let's see if we can deal with the immobilized M8. We are drawing fire down here now. Fozzie crawl south. I'm guessing these guys technically spotted them or something. What do we got? This is just them.
In position.
I don't know if I crawl Miss Piggy up here to spot the M8 before Statler comes around. Or even Fozzie. Let's get Kermit on hide. That's still just the vehicle crew. Animal is making the trek. Oh, we're drawing fire. Over here. Yep, in the building. And there's a vehicle. We're just sending the artillery. Oh, there's two tanks. Animal, see if you can get back out of there. Camilla can't support. If that tank continues west, we might be able to get it. We have eyes on the M8 that's over in the center of town. Artillery inbound. on. There it is. Good hits. Alright, what happens if animal stays put here? Can they hide there? Good hits. Alright, Waldorf might be able to see if the tank does make it out of there. We got movement here, infantry pushing, recon is in the open. Pepe can open up. In fact, let's see if we can wipe them out. Was there more shots here? Okay. Hide. Hide. I heard cannon fire. Alright. Fozzie can't help. And maybe Pepe can pick off this last guy in the recon. Almost there. He's turning on me. There we go. Turn, turn, turn. Fire. No way. Okay. That happened. And I strongly disagree. I mean, I didn't complain when I did it to them, but it's still. All right. That M8 is still at large. And that does mess with our plans a little bit to continue the advance. I don't know if Fozzie can get a lucky Panzerfaust shot. We have nobody else that can really help. We could try and make this run.
Seine Panzerung ist zu stark.
Rifle fire. Oh, got another tank there. Sherman engaging up there. They finally locate Pepe. Pull Pepe out of there. Come on, Pepe. I don't think Fozzie's going to get the shot that we need them to get. And I'm not sure that Sam Eagle will either. What if Waldorf rolls forward just a smidge?
Unter Beschuss! Befehl ausgeführt.
All right. Like, Pepe, just get way out of there. Stop shooting. Stop being shot at.
Neue Position erreicht.
This is 36 meters, so it'd be 26 meters, give or take, if Sam Eagle could get a Panzerfaust shot out. Waldorf. I don't know. Waldorf might have to sit and wait and see what that Sherman does. I wanted to deal with this, but I don't know if that's going to be an option. Do we need to get Camilla rolled to the front a little bit more? Okay, Sam Eagle.
Das ist ja Selbstmord.
Get down. Don't give away your position. So Fozzie at the same position does not have effectiveness that Kermit did. So I'm thinking the Panzerfaust is just not going to cut it, and it was the rifle grenades that were providing some effectiveness. We got a tank destroyer coming up on us. I'm going to be in a bad spot. Let's hold up with Fozzie for a moment and deal with this fight over here. Swedish Chef, let's get you pointed to the northeast. We know our guys like to open up long before I want them to.
Neue Position erreicht.
Oh, is he going to come south? Let's reverse a little bit. Get away from the building. Okay. Sam Eagle, nothing. I'm in a bind. Do we go south? And if I go south, do I worry about shots from up here? Seeing around the building. We're going to have a great opportunity on this M10 though, so I got to be in position. I'm really missing Statler right now. What's the plan? Is he going to park there? I can't believe it. This fight seemed like it was going to be so intense, and instead it's been just a stalemate of not being able to maneuver. Line of sight. In the rear. Oh, bro, you can't miss like that. All right, let's get the frontal armor turned. We can't pursue. So if we don't get line of sight on him right here somewhere, I'm going to have to let him be. I got shots fired over here. And I'm not clear what it is. Are they shooting at Waldorf? Waldorf's engaging there. Camilla can't see. We got infantry opening up on Animal. Tank destroyed. Move back over here to this M10. Swedish Chef is in it. Fozzie's taking casualties. It's my bad. Fozzie was left alone the entire time. They just got noticed, and I wasn't ready for it. Come on. Come on. You're going to lose. There it is. Okay, we were going to lose line of sight much further. Okay, so that's 2 tanks that are wrecked there. That Sherman's still kind of a issue. Animal got them. There were 2 vehicles up here. Second one coming in. M8. Roll back. And almost line of sight with Waldorf. If he comes around this Sherman, we'll be able to get a good shot, I think. This is 5.5 meters, 7. So he is in the low ground. That might present an issue. M8 might know that Sam Eagle's there. I think we're just going to pull Sam Eagle out. I really wish you guys wouldn't move like that. Run. Okay, Swedish Chef. Probably can't go much further east. Waldorf doesn't see. Maybe. Maybe does see. Camilla, nothing. Waldorf's missing. Lost line of sight. Another contact up here to the northwest. We're immobilized. We need to get Animal back up there where they can spot. This Sherman 76. Oh, there we go. Can't see it. Can't see it. Eyes on. Camilla, eyes on. Both have lost sight. we get to the building? Camilla, keep moving up. Where'd it go? Oh, that's a different one, I think, right? That's not the same one. That's another one. That one's destroyed. I really don't know if that's the same one or not, so there might still be a second M8 right here. Ooh, I'm worried. Waldorf is exposed. Get Camilla there. I wonder if... What if we went out the back? Could we make it? No, we got spotted here, so it's not viable to go that way. Hang on. I was thinking we can make it through there, but that's where we did get spotted. I only have mortars left, not artillery, so I don't know that I've seen a target worth using that on. Might get line of sight on the Sherman. We did. No way. Camilla got hammered. Second M8 coming. All right, we're down 2 tanks. I mean, you guys just really trying to kill yourselves. Animal did take the building. There's a spotter right here. Right? Or is that one of my guys that surrendered? I guess it's one of my guys. There was a red dot on the map. We're down to half our tanks. Let's get Animal to sit tight there. Secondary explosions over here. We did not get this M8 either, right? So that's still a problem. Infantry there. Gauntlet can't see. Yeah. I don't know if Swedish Chef is going to be effective enough, but we can let them open up. Tank is moving. Might have to prioritize a new location. If that Sherman comes through here in the next minute, we might be able to get it. That wouldn't be as good as if he goes north. I'd prefer the south. Infantry is on the move. I don't know. Let's save that mortar. Do we have to move him to get him into position for this? Good hit with the cannon. All right, we lost sight of the Sherman. And now we're just going to wait it out. We're not in a better spot. We were doing okay. We lost 2 of our tanks, so our morale took a major hit compared to what it should be. Yeah, I didn't expect Camilla to just get insta-popped, and it's always a risk, but, you know, that's half my fighting force. So, end of time. I'm not sure how pumped I am. I don't know if, like, because it was so passive, I don't know if I moved my tanks and I shouldn't have, but I don't know what the alternative would have been, right? So I kind of had to start moving because they weren't. But let me know in the comments if you think I shouldn't have done that or if I should have done it differently. But it felt like the right thing to do after sitting there for so long and getting a few decent kills. but it's still a stalemate, and we've gained a tiny bit of control in the town, but nothing really to write home about. We did kill 13, we wounded 17, destroyed 5 tanks, damaged a 6th. They killed 6, wounded 5, took 3 prisoners, destroyed 2 tanks, and damaged a 3rd. So I forgot about the damage. We might be down to 1 tank. Alright, up first is Kermit. They had the brunt of the M8 at the very beginning, and that was setting the pace and the tone for the rest of the fight. No kills. Miss Piggy stayed hidden, no kills. Fozzie got wiped out, and in my defense, they were there unharmed forever. There was no reason for me to check on them when they died. Beaker, we have no kills. Rolf, no kills. Scooter, no kills. Sam Eagle, no kills. Gonzo, no kills. Rizzo, no kills. Pepe did get 2 kills. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew was super active, comes away with 10 kills. There we go. Animal got 1 kill and fortunately did evade and did not take any casualties. Swedish Chef, 2 second-class Iron Crosses, 2 tank kills, 3 infantry kills. Statler, 2 second-class Iron Crosses, a tank kill, no infantry kills. Unfortunately, it doesn't look good for Statler. Waldorf, 1 tank kill, 1 infantry kill, and a damaged vehicle. May or may not be back. Lastly, Camilla, 1 tank kill, 1 infantry kill, destroyed, and pretty much the whole crew surrendered, so that's not promising. Enemy first platoon leader, unharmed. Armored infantry, unharmed. Machine gun, no kills. Infantry, no kills. Infantry wiped out. Infantry, no kills. No kills. Sherman, no kills. Sherman, 1 tank kill. Sherman 76, no kills. Sherman maybe destroyed. We got 1 wounded there. And then, what is this, a recon? They have no kills. M8 with 1 kill. M8 destroyed. Or maybe that's the damaged one that's immobilized. Because here's another one. So we popped one at the very beginning and one of them's dead. Then we have one that's immobilized. This one's unharmed. This one has a tank kill and 8 infantry kills. So I'm guessing this is the immobilized one. And we have 2 others that are dead. And then this one's fully dead. So overall, decent start. Rough middle game. And surprising loss of Camilla at the end. So wasn't kind of unfolding the way I wanted. And I don't know, you let me know if you think that because of the way it was unfolding, if I maybe started playing a little bit different than I had been and it negatively impacted. Because looking back, it's kind of hard to say if I did that or not. But as you're watching this, you might think you can see the time and the spot where something happened that I totally changed my attitude towards it. But I felt like I tried to do it pretty calm and collected. I did try to scout. I did try to keep eyes on targets. And it just didn't go my way this time. So I'm trying not to be super upset about the losses and look at it as that's the way it goes sometimes. But if it's 100% on me and I was an idiot, I need to know that too. But if you guys like the fight, go ahead and like the video. Click the subscribe button to support the channel and check out the affiliate links to support me as a content creator. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.